pass assist variations and the difference between each. We're going to go through explaining each pass support from level 1, 2, and 3 with some patient passing tips, avoiding errors. Because the more mistakes you do, in fact, the more you rush, the more mistakes you do, and that will lead to counters. The less mistakes you do, the less hard times you will gonna get. So in this match, for example, I am using pass support 1 on PS4, obviously. Now pay attention to certain passes. In my opinion, like, here's a little mistake example. I had so many options, but I rushed. I could have switched, I could have passed back. A simple pass back can make your build up way more elusive. I could have dribbled and passed it to the guy, but I rushed, ended up losing the ball. And these are scenarios on my club. Like, my club is just so much about direct play most of the time, consistently. You could be going left, right, up and down. Here's another example right here for ground passing with pass assist 1. Now, I've used pass assist 1, 2, and 3. And I've played over 800 games on my club. I don't play Master League, I don't play offline. These are all based on online gameplay. Here's another example. I rushed, boom, I lost the ball. So it's not all about everybody's perfect. It's all about your mentality, your vision, your patience. The less mistakes you do, the less bullshit happens in a way. Another example, I love holding R2 in triangle with pass assist 1. I'm not saying you can't do that 1, 2, and 3, but in my opinion with pass assist 1, these kind of through balls are so much more effective. When I use, for example, club with 3 strikers, obviously with the direct play, not having an AMF, majority of my gameplay was a simple pass from midfield to strikers and then give and go. However, the disadvantage is every pass assist you use has advantages and disadvantages, and we're gonna talk about that at the end of this video. But first, I want to talk about certain examples here. Now, here's another one. When you get the flow of give and go and triangle passing, it always works out, and that was a perfect example right here. Sure, with pass assist 1, you can do what some people do with the diamond formation. Crazy, insane, just tap the X, gives you support for. Now, that was a bad turn from me, okay? I can't blame the game for that one. With pass assist 3, you see a lot of time people using Santos, just back and forth, cutback tap-ins. Very quick, fast gameplay and give and go. Just a typical kickoff goal, but goes a goal. My point is in this example is the pass assist 1. How there are very tight angle when my opponent's unable to intercept these passes. And you can say this guy maybe wasn't that good. I played with pass assist 1 and I beat players who were way higher rated than me. So I'm not recommending using pass support 1, I'm not recommending 2, I'm not recommending 3. I'm explaining each one a little bit. I'm explaining one right now, focusing on it. Another good pass right there, coming back, almost. I'm explaining each one of them and you be the judge and comment down below. Tell me which pass assist you use and which one you're more consistent with. I recommend pass support 1. With pass support 1, you need to focus on ground passes, clean through balls. Don't do too much L1 and X passing, do R2 and X passing, give and go. And don't overdo that one. If you're one of those who like to have a slower gameplay and focus on ground through balls a lot, then use pass support 1. If you're struggling with it, I personally, in my experience, I don't like pass support 2 this year. I use pass support 3. I got 15 win streak. I got to 970 rated. But I always experiment. And when I experiment, I play ranked matches. I sacrifice my win ratio to test all the things out. So everything that I'm telling you, you know, as I said, I'm not an offline player. I don't play Master League. Everything I'm telling you is my experience playing online. So let's dive into talking about the difference between each pass assists. Now, as you can see right here, pass support level 1, 2, I have a video about the best controller setting. You may want to check that one out. It explains here a little assistant will be provided. When you switch to pass support 2, this says assistant will be provided with regard to pass target and accuracy and strength. With pass assist 3, you basically just slightly feather touch the pass and the ball just travels. Just don't overly change your pass assist, because you gotta know by, you know, like automatically by heart, you should know how much power you need for passing, for distances, for elevation, and of course different pitches, the ball's velocity changes when it's rain or snow. So what I'm recommending, if you're one of those who like quick passing, which is kind of effective with my club, but hey, not everybody's die hard, man. I mean, for a rating that gives no reward, whether you're top rank or bottom rank. So, how many games you played online and which pass support are you using and what's your rating? Comment down below. Just as an experiment, it's not about all what I think, it's about what we all think, and we come into a conclusion to see what's the best pass support this year is working for everybody. In my opinion, I don't switch between, I haven't used to. Between 1 and 3, I'm switching back and forth. If I want to, most of the time when I'm on a bad run, I switch back to 3, or if I'm on 1, I switch back to 3, or if I'm on 3, I switch back to 1, just for a little period of time. But the reason why I like pass support 1, because most of the time to beat hard games, you gotta run less, you gotta slow down. If your opponent's pressing you, turn, shield, you'll find space. I know there's a lot of times when your opponent goes red mentality, the CPU just intercept the ball. He doesn't even need to press X. So always be careful whether your opponent's on red mentality, whether he's using gegenpress. Do not try to do a lot of short passes in your own half. Loft your passes to the flank. And that's the best way to avoid this aggression and pressure. And I did talk about pass support 1, 2, and 3 in my best controller setting video. So that is my opinion about it, guys. I did well with pass support 1 for a while, but when I switched to diamond formations or mainly narrow attack formation, especially counter, I use pass support 3 sometimes. At the moment, in the past 10 streams, 50 games, I've been using pass support 1. So, hope you find the video useful. Subscribe if you haven't, and show a little support simply by sharing, liking, and subscribing if you haven't. I said that twice. Apologize for the low upload. There is this thing going on YouTube right now. You know, people hack your account and then sell it. So I'm like very self-conscious to upload. That's the only reason why the uploads are low. But I try my best to upload more. I have like several videos ready. Just when I don't overly upload, I don't want to attract hackers. Either way, guys, I've been Sep. Till next time. Ciao for now.